Nicki Minaj on being alone for the first time in 20 years. Becoming single was one of the things that made me feel strong and powerful. Nicki Minaj is single now for pretty much the first time in her entire adult life and entertainment career, and it looks so good on her. The rapper sat down with Elle Magazine this month to talk about all that, and a lot more, in a wide-ranging interview that included some of her thoughts on Meek Mill, the future of rap music, and more. Related, Eminem and Nicki continue public flirtation. We'll get to all that from the interview in a second, but first, there's this: Nicki is really proud to be independent at this point in her life, and the 35-year-old star clearly feels good and secure being alone right now. Below, I remember feeling like I could do anything at one time in my life, and somewhere along the line, I just started second-guessing myself for whatever reason. As soon as I realized that I could actually live and breathe, and eat and sleep, and walk and talk, without having a boyfriend, something clicked in me. Becoming single was one of the things that made me feel strong and powerful. The fact that I am a young woman who doesn't need a man for money. I don't need a man for a job. I've never had to fuck for beats. I've never had to fuck for a record deal. I don't have those pressures. I get up when I want, shop when I want. Nice. Related, Nicki and Lil Wayne reunite. And she went deeper on Meek, too, discussing a particularly poignant moment she shared with the judge in the case who eventually handed down his prison sentence. Below, I know that when I went there pleading for his freedom, I know that Judge Brinkley spoke to me and was very sweet and maternal, and we both cried in her chambers, and she gave him another chance. So I don't know what's going on. Wow. A lot to unpack there. There's a bunch of good stuff in that whole feature, BTW. You can, and should, check out the full Elle interview here. Image via NBC, tags, breakups, business blitz, Elle Magazine, Girl Power, Legal Matters, Loveline, Music Minute, New York, News, Nicki Minaj, Relationship, Single, Social Issues, Viral, News. Sophia Bush isn't holding back anymore after all these years. The former teen heartthrob, who starred on One Tree Hill through the end of the show's run in 2012, revealed in an interview with Andy Cohen this morning that her marriage to her former co-star on the hit WB show, Chad Michael Murray, was a huge mistake. Related, One Tree Hill alums confirm sexual harassment allegations against Mark Schwab. Bush and Murray were married for about 5 months way back in 2005 before separating. Sophia at first tried to get an annulment, but eventually settled for a divorce. Now, 13 years later, she comes clean about what the hell happened with that whirlwind disaster of a marriage, saying to Cohen on his Radio Andy show. Below, image via APGA, Judy Eddy/Wen.